So for this to work, what we've done is Enders has cast Catseye on Tostan, Enders, and Vidad.
So my rune point's down to 0?
Yep, so that's 3 rune points gone. And
Yep, cool.
Bang, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? There's another way around
12
it.
hours.
You'll thank me later.
But for 12 hours, you guys have got vision.
You don't need to use it on me because I've got Darkwalk.
Yeah, that's not the same as vision though. So this is so for 12 hours you guys can now see in the dark.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'll set you guys up with like 50-meter vision for this scenario, and then I'll put a lantern, or sorry, a torch on each of the other 3, and so they can be the bait, and you guys have got the ability to see and move freely. So I'm just going to change the. I think you guys are on that ambush setup. On this one, I've set it so that 1 hex equals 1 meter. Okay, so it's not as big as an area as it sort of looks like. So you guys have managed to sort of get into position ahead of them. You've set Sindred and Hengest up down the track, standing there with torches. Okay, you've got just make a sneak roll each and a hide roll each, and I'll roll a perception check for each of them.
Sneak. Where is sneak?
Is
there a sneak?
So this is the smaller group.
Yep, this is the 3. So they've got some cattle with them. You guys are getting a distinct feeling that they're trying to go around and spread as much disease as possible. Oh, Enders may just move quietly.
Which characters need to make these rolls?
Not on. So do Vidad, Tostan, Enders.
So is it just the move quietly?
And also a hide.
And also a hide. Okay. Do I do that for Sindred as well?
No, because he's trying to be seen.
Good.
He's trying to be big, bad, nasty.
Hide.
Okay, so we're just looking for the. What we're generally looking for here is just the level of success. So basic. We've got for hide rolls, we've got Vidad has failed, Tostan has failed, Enders has failed. For the move quietly roll, Vidad has failed, Enders has succeeded, and Tostan has failed. Okay, so rolling an all-in-one perception check for them. Okay, 49.
And it's night time now, obviously, or is it?
Yeah,
dusk?
it's now about 8 o'clock at night. It's dark. There's a bit of starlight, a little bit of moonlight.
Do they have any light going?
Yep, they've got torches, which don't show up.
There needs to be some light for us to see anything.
Yep, so there's moonlight in that you can see.
Oh, okay.
So we can't actually tell what the edge of their site is.
No, because you can see it's cast too. So basically, out to about there is where his torchlight's going to. Okay, so they've seen nothing. Then all of a sudden they get to that position and they stop and start looking around.
And there's only 2 of them that we can see, and the cattle.
Are they cattle? They look like dogs.
Cows and calves. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The cows and calves have kept moving, but all of a sudden the 3 broo have started to look around. Okay, so you guys get a free round of preparation. So, in fact, you get 2 rounds of preparation. So, if you tell me what spells you want to cast,
I would very much like to cast multi-missile on as many. Well, certainly on. I want to cast it on 3 arrows, I think.
Okay, so roll your power times 5 3 times.
Okay.
Okay, so you managed to get it cast on 2 arrows. So just make sure
a special one, though.
Yep.
Are we all together?
6 points on.
So you guys are actually on slightly different locations. So I think it's Hengest is here.
No, that's me.
It's Tostan. Vidad is here. And Enders is over here. Then, of course, Sindred and Hengest are down the end here.
And this one here, he's got a, this dude here, they're all carrying torches, are they?
Yep, all three of them are carrying torches.
I will cast Extinguish on the torch that I can see.
Okay. So that'll be in your combat round. So you've got 2 rounds of prep if you wanted to put any spells up.
Are you going to Dark Wall us?
Not for these guys, I wasn't going to. I was going to save that for the big group.
Fair enough. Mm-hmm.
It'll last 15 minutes.
Yeah. So I will cast Protection 2 this round.
Okay. And Vidad, is there anything that you want to cast just in prep?
Okay, so those are cows. It looks like he has a befuddling wand.
No, I've got that. Oh no, sorry.
Oh, you have that.
Sorry. No, sorry. I do have that. You're right.
Okay, so I'll do befuddle on this one right here.
Okay, so that's combat. So is there any sort of like protection, strength, or anything like that you want to put up in the precursor?
Let's see. He has a iron hand, but I'm not familiar with that.
So that's like blade sharp for your fist.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't. He only has 2 rune points left, so I kind of want to save those. So I guess there's nothing. Can I begin the benefits of an aimed shot?
Yep, he's only got. Oh, he's got. Or he's got the throw an axe. Which one would you want to do?
Actually, yeah. Let's
We're going to be with.
Let's have the sling out because he only has 2 throwing axes left, so I'll have the sling out.
So you're going to aim shot in the first
Yeah.
round.
Yeah. Does that give me or whatever? Is there anything that
it actually halves your chance to hit?
Oh, is there anything that gives me a boost to my chance to hit?
You'll get plus 20 in the first strike because they will be surprised.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then no, I'm good then.
Okay. So Enders has got 2 minutes. You're going to fire them both off in the first round.
What I'm going to do is, I'll attack this guy here. In fact, I'll attack this guy here in the first round with my arrows.
Yep. So both multi-missile ones.
Yeah, I'll do both multi-missiles onto this dude here. Can I do multi-missile as the first arrow and as the last arrow? And if I do that, can I change targets?
I'll let you shoot the back one because it's not really. He's in the same one. Yep. Or what you can do is state that you'll do first 2 arrows against him, and then the third arrow against the last one.
Well, I want to shoot against this guy, but if he dies, obviously switch target if he dies.
Yep.
Listen to you. It sounds like you've killed dragon snails in one hit before.
I did say if. I should have said when.
Okay. So Sindred and Hengest, are you going to close?
Are they going to what?
I think weren't they going to wait as bait?
Yeah, bait at the moment, but these guys have heard a noise and sort of have stopped at the moment. So this will be the first combat round, and then statement of intent. You guys worked out what you're going to do. But for Sindred and for Hengest, what do you want to do with them?
I think for now, how far away are they? Okay, they're not that far. Meters. Okay, so I think
because they've also got all the kids with them, and Jeanne.
And Jeanne,
all the kids.
But Jeanne can be standing back with the kids. Yeah.
So all the kids are on the back of one of the cows, right?
Keep that on
Or the
tape.
chamomile.
On the back of the cows.
On the back of the cows. Yeah. So yeah, Sindred will just sit on Boris waiting, and if any of these guys survive the first round and start heading up, then he's going to make a loud noise to sort of to confuse them, befuddle, if you will.
I'll have Hengest cast his Blade Sharp 4.
Okay.
Beware the blood.
I'm going to run that on paper at the minute. So, so Tostan, your action was
Casting protection and then getting ready to cast extinguish on that first guy.
So cast your protection because that's prep. What's your dex strike rank?
2.
Okay, so your extinguish will go off on 3. Okay, Vidad, your dex strike rank is
Okay, hold on.
dex strike rank. Yep.
He's strike rank 2.
Okay, so you'll shoot on 2 and 7. Enders, you're on strike rank 1, aren't you?
Yep, strike rank 1.
So you're 1, 6, and 11.
Boom.
Okay, and can you roll for Hengest, please, for his blade sharp? Cool. Okay, so this will be the round 1 for any spirit magic.
It's 5%, isn't it, for Blade Sharp?
Yep, 5% per percentile. Yep. You should have sword sharp or something like that on the sheet.
Ah, yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Yep, so it's got it already added in. Okay, so into that round 0, they've stopped. All 3 of them are looking about, trying to see out through the light, but they cannot see anything at the moment. You can see that they have not noticed Hengest or Sindred at the moment. So going first strike rank will be Enders. Go for it.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that for before spells?
Oh, sorry. I've
literally
just clicked on my bow rather than at the actual shooting it. Sorry. Shall I click my bow to see for damage?
Yeah, just do the normal attack.
Actually, I haven't got it in here as a... Oh, no, there it is. Of course I do. So let me just click this here.
Okay, 2 points
of
of damage.
Dear.
Okay,
What
so that was the main arrow. Did 2 points of damage. So now roll again for your other ones. There's limits on what damage you can achieve as far as criticals and successes, but just roll 3 more times.
Two more times, yeah.
Have you got multi-missile too, have you?
Yeah.
Yep, so 2 more times, yep.
Yep, so I've got a 4 and a 2.
Why is your damage so crap?
Not sure, actually.
It says 1... Oh, yeah.
1d8 plus 1, yep.
The 8 plus 1.
Just
So I
one.
rolled a 1.
Twice.
That's terrible.
Okay, so the second one hits, and it hits him in the left leg. So that's on brew number 1.
The second one's left arm, isn't it? Oh, no, I got it now, sorry.
Yeah, the first one was left arm.
Yep. So the second one, you can see he sort of grasps his leg in pain, and then the third one again bounces off the other leg. So you've peppered him, but unfortunately he hasn't penetrated with a lot of damage. So that was strike rank 1. Okay,
that's frustrating.
Strike rank 2 is Vidad with the sling on number 1.
All right. Leroy Jenkins.
Okay.
Boom.
Better.
Oh.
7 points of damage to the left arm.
How come he's got such a good skill? He's never used a sling before. And he's got an 86% chance to hit.
He should use that sling more often.
He's only... just check, there's a plus 40 in there somewhere for when
Oh, yeah,
the
there
guy's on
is.
the ground. So just cross that out. But yes, it does hit. And it does do 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so left arm, 7 points of damage. Okay, you can see all of a sudden that guy drops his torch.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so his left arm is minted.
Ah, is there one down there as well? I'm just hang on, let me just think. Because I think I can see like a vague.
I can see a semicircular light, but I can't actually see the character.
Yeah, me too. Cool. All right, so we can assume he's there. That's good.
Hmm.
Okay, so kneel for extinguish.
Oh,
So that comes off.
no,
No,
it doesn't come off. No.
Okay, you don't lose any match points.
Rubbish roll.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Strike rank 6.
So
Remember, on this first strike rank, you get on this first round, you're getting plus 20 to hit. So as long as you're within 20% of your
Oh,
or added.
really?
Yep.
I didn't add 20 on. That could have given me
No, it
special
would have given you nothing.
successes. Really?
Oh,
Oh,
one of
yeah,
them
that's
might
right.
have been.
Nah,
Well, I would have got 60 out of 120. Yeah, that's fine. So I should add 20 now, yeah?
Yep. So 20.
So just chuck in my modifiers at the top, yeah.
So also
My weapons modifier?
Yep. Combat modifier. Yep. In that
Yeah.
on that screen. Yep.
So on the main screen, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Right, so second arrow. There we go.
Okay. So that one's just a normal arrow. And that one does 4 points of damage to the right arm. So armor takes off some of it. Okay. So you have done. Okay, he's looking very sick all of a sudden. Yep, not very healthy at all. Okay, Tostan, you can move if you're needing to for this round. And let's go with Vidad on 7 for your hit.
How many can we move?
On this one, it's 8 meters. Okay, Vidad with your second shot.
I'd like to evoke the powers of my air rune to help guide the stone.
Okay. Well, actually, no, he's not even all length, is he? He's Marangor.
Oh, fuck this.
Okay, so take off. So take off your plus 20, and after this round, you're at a minus 20.
Okay.
With the sling. Yep.
So it's just a normal shot for now?
Yep.
You've betrayed me, Aaron.
That's because you're an earth rune.
Air is his highest one for some reason.
Okay. So it hits, and you see it does just a small amount of damage to the left arm, which has already sort of caused him to drop his torch. Okay, and last shot for the round is 11 for Endars, and this is on the one at the back.
Yep, that'll do. Here we go. Ready, steady, crit.
Okay.
Oh,
Hits.
that'll do. 7 in the right leg.
Yep,
And then
so
the other 2 arrows. Should I just roll them?
Yep. So
I'll
just
roll them
roll
here.
Yep.
Well, okay, let me roll that again, because we know it's not a failure.
Why is that not a failure?
So the 99 is a failure. No, so not because you're at 96 to 100 is always a fail.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay,
And
so
the second one as well is not.
So the original arrow hits and does damage of 7. The second, the first of the multi-missiles misses, and then the second one hits and does 4 points of damage.
I thought that if the first one hit, then they all hit.
No.
No.
Each one's a separate hit.
But they can't critical.
Yep, that's right. They can't crit, but yeah. They can do. I can't remember it exactly. You might have to bring it up and have a quick look. But I know there's limits on what they can do.
Yeah. Multi-missile 263. Multi-missile.
Okay. That guy starts staggering at the back.
Oh, magic missiles can still do critical damage.
But there's something that they can't do, isn't there?
Creates a magical missile. The instant the original is launched or fired. The magical missile does the same damage as the original missile. Each missile attack is rolled separately.
Okay, so the attack's the same.
So 7 damage on his abs.
So it's yeah. So the damage is the same, but each magic missile can miss.
Yeah. And it can
but they
crit
can
as well.
still do critical damage.
Yeah. That doesn't work
Yeah.
then if you, mind you, the some points would just ignore R, but you wouldn't roll a damage. That doesn't make sense. Okay. So you've just done 7 points of damage to his leg, and then you've done 7 points of damage to his abdomen. Okay. You can see that all of a sudden he's looking rather sick. He hasn't collapsed. He hasn't sort of fallen down, but he is definitely looking not very healthy very fast.
Is there anything specifically disgusting about these brew?
Not that you can see. They just, as much as one sort of would hate to say it, they just look like average, normal brew, as much as brew are average or normal.
Your communal garden brew.
Communal garden.
Pretty strong. We just filled one with 14 points of damage, albeit it sounds like they got armor of 3. So that's 8 points of real damage. Okay.
I was wondering why I couldn't make them do anything, and then realised I was on distance.
Can you only cast 1 spell per round?
Yeah.
Unless you got multi-spell, and you set it up to cast multiple.
You see their health bars?
Yep.
Afern.
Okay, so statements of intent. All of a sudden, these guys realise they're under attack. They recognise that the attack is coming from the front and are rushing forward to go. The main reason for that is because your magic didn't work, so they've got no idea that you're there at the moment. So they'll run forward to try and attack you guys. The front guy won't have a...
So this one here, is that the one that got hit by the sling?
No, so that's the one that got hit by Enders.
Enders. That's a sling.
Yeah, and the one got hit by Enders and the sling. Okay, so they start charging off to the front. The guy at the back...
To this way? That way?
Yeah, towards Enders, yep. The guy at the front actually stops to pick up his torch first with his right hand.
So he's not got a weapon then?
He hasn't got a weapon drawn at the moment, no. So the others are all drawing weapons as they go. He on the other hand, can't use his left arm. Okay, statements of intent. Let's start with, we'll go with Tostan and Vidad, and then Enders, and then through to the other two.
I am going to cast Befuddle on this dude. This one.
The far side one.
Yep. And I'll also have a sling attack on him as well. Okay. Befuddle first.
So Befuddle will be on strike rank 4, and then your sling attack will be on 11.
Cool.
How far can a javelin go?
Meters.
Oh, you can't see this guy anyway, can he? Oh, is he carrying a torch?
They're carrying a torch. He can see him, but he's in one pool of light, and Sindred's in another pool of light.
Okay, cool.
Just trying to think. He can move 12 hexes, and it's just normal movement on Boris, or he can move 24 hexes and
36 hexes on the back of Boris. I won't at the moment because trampling brew means blood everywhere.
He's diseased anyway.
No,
well, let's do it then. Just kidding. Or am I?
Okay, so Tostan, you're casting Befuddle. So
And Sling, yep.
Vidad.
I'm gonna keep hucking rocks.
Okay, again, still at that number 1 that's closest to you.
Correct.
Okay, so let's go Enders.
Right, so I'm going to do 2 arrows at the front guy, 1 arrow at the back.
Okay.
I need to take off my modifier now, don't I?
Yep. So you don't get the plus 20 anymore.
Okay.
In Tostan's case, he's now at a minus 20.
Me? Why?
Sorry, not Tostan. Vidad's case, he's at a minus 20 because of his failed air rune.
Yep, I have that updated.
All right, first arrow.
Hang on, Sindred and Hengest.
They're going to stay quiet for, well, Sindred's going to stay quiet for now.
Yep,
I think
same
after
deal.
the next round, there's going to be some noise.
Okay. So that'll be on. So strike rank 1 is Enders. Go for it.
So mind if I do?
Feeling a bit of professional pride.
Oh, fumbled, motherfucker.
Roll on the fumble.
Motherfucker. Excuse my French, but man, that's just terrifying. Where's my fumble thing gone?
Are you
There
going to
it
be
is.
allowed to? Are you going to be allowed to speak?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've lost my shield. Oh well.
So that'll be your bow. Your bow snaps.
But I got my shield strapped to my back.
No. So because it's based on a normal combat one, so your bowstring has just broken. So your bow isn't.
Surely not my bow. That's an it's an offensive weapon.
Yep.
This is saying that a defensive weapon is broken.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's your only weapon that you've got out.
Oh man. Well, that's me kind of out of the game in terms of attacking.
Roll. So yeah. What's a fumble? Roll once more.
Roll again. Let's have a look. Yeah, because that's a bit. It kind of doesn't apply.
Oh, it always applies. Makes as above and lose next attack. Okay, so what we'll say is you've dropped your bow. Because both of them were low rolls. Okay, so you've dropped your bow. By the time you recover it, you've missed your next two attacks.
Okay.
Okay, so on 2, Vidad with his minus 20. And he hits. Again on the left arm. Okay, on 4. Befuddle.
Can't believe I fumbled that. Oh man. Whee.
It comes off.
Power is 14.
Okay, their power is 12, so you've got a 60% chance.
Go, Tostan.
He's befuddled.
Do the exciting roll.
Yeah, end of the round. Okay. So that brings us back to 6, which is nothing. 7, which is Vidad. Okay, he recognises the fact that all of a sudden there's these sling stones coming out from beside his left-hand side. So he's turning and running towards Vidad.
Oh, is that guy dead? What a bruise disappeared.
He's ducked around the corner out of your line of sight.
Oh, I can just about see all 3 now.
Over this way.
I can see one guy here. I can see one guy here. And I can just see the tip of this guy here.
Okay, so we got to where? Vidad took the second shot.
One of the brews noticed the rocks were coming from the left.
Okay. So last shot from so Tostan. You get your slingshot.
No.
Okay. So end of the round. So this coming round, the brew number 2 is going to try and shake off his befuddle. Brew number 1 is throwing his torch and trying to then draw a weapon. He's not actually advancing anymore until he's done so. He's going to throw his torch right about there. Okay, and brew number 3 is rushing at Vidad.
What's number 1 doing? Just going duh.
Number 2
Throwing
is
his
befuddled
torch
and
off.
trying to throw off the befuddle, but that's a full round action.
I'm going to slay them.
So, starting with Tostan.
I'm going to ping another sling at this number 1, and I'm going to move to the south so I can see the other guys.
Okay. Vidad.
In fact, if I get within range, can I cast Extinguish to any? Basically, I'm moving sort of here. I'm hoping by that way I can see the other brew, and then I'll cast Extinguish at the end of the round.
Yep. So basically, which I hate hearing myself say back to myself. On strike rank 5, you can cast Extinguish. So move 4 hexes, cast Extinguish. You can do that all in the same go. So that'll be strike rank 5 for you with Extinguish.
Yeah. So has number 2 got a torch still?
Yep, number 2 definitely has a torch.
Cool.
Okay, so Vidad.
I'm going to fling another rock and then I'm going to run.
Okay, so that'll be on 2, and then you're going to start bolting. Which direction are you going to run?
Northeast.
Okay. Indars, you've got your bow.
Thank you very much. I'm unloading 3 arrows into brew number 1.
Okay.
This one here.
Sindred and Hengest. Sindred and Hengest.
Sindred is going to. How far can he move on Boris?
Yeah, it depends if you're trying to charge or not. So if he charges, he can move 36 hexes. And if he is just not moving normally, he can move 12.
Boris is going to move out to here.
So if he stays on his facing, he can move. So once he gets going at full tilt, just so you know, he can change one facing per round with no penalty. If he tries to change a second facing, then he has to do it.
Is he able to control those cows once he gets close enough to them?
Not without a herding roll.
Well, we may be doing a bit of herding in a bit. So he will move forwards to here.
Yep.
And actually, Endars is going to, no, Endars will just fire off his 3 arrows here.
Okay, Hengest.
Let me count my magic points.
So
What's
Hengest.
Hengest doing?
Oh, so I think he's just going to stay back because we don't want to. We probably shouldn't have cast that blade shot.
Okay, so number 1 is Indars. Go for it. Okay, success in the right arm.
Nice.
So that penetrates, and he drops his torch, and guess what?
He'd already thrown it.
Yeah, this actually happens just as he was trying to.
Oh, okay.
It's got in his other arm.
He's armless now.
Oh, is he still not dead? Oh, he does collapse. Hooray.
Vidad. So, like, basically a second later, you hit him with the bow, with the sling, and you get plus 40, so your minus 20 becomes a plus 20. And you miss. Okay. So Vidad turns to run. Let's go with the extinguish.
No.
No joy.
So Vidad, you can move to 4 hexes at the moment.
It's not allowing me to get on him for some reason.
You're on.
Oh, yep, you're exactly right.
Indars, second arrow,
Second arrow.
plus 40.
Oh, plus 40. Oh, well, you can just
96
add the
fail.
40. Oh, you fucking kidding me.
It's 3
Unbelievable.
times. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Tostan, the last part of the round.
Yay! Number 1. This dude down here.
The one you befuddled.
Yep.
Okay.
Has the potential to break him out, does it?
You're now attacking him. So go with strike rank 11. Indars. Third arrow. He is dead.
Oh, I didn't have me 40 again. Don't matter.
So
Right.
it took quite a few arrows to take him down there, mainly because a lot of your rolls, a lot of your hits was low damage.
Hmm.
Okay, rolling to see if the broo gets out. If he rolls over a 66 or over, he comes out on the right side. If he rolls, what's that?
Cool.
Okay, so he's still befuddled. Okay, statements of intent on.
Okay, I'll continue to move to the east. And number 1 still has a torch, does he?
That's
Which
number
one?
3.
This one?
That's number 2 down the bottom.
Down there, is it? Oh,
Right.
okay, sorry, number 2. Number 2 still has a torch.
Yep, he's standing
Cool.
there with a torch.
I'll try extinguish his.
His torch?
Yep. And if I move here, just so you can see. Oh, he's dead. Okay, I can't see anybody else, so I'll yeah. Are the cows just in a small herd, or are they tied together, or what's the go?
Just in a small herd. They've sort of kept moving, just like literally ambling along. There's no pressure on them, so they're not running off or anything.
They're going to be diseases or hell. To get what's it? To have a look at it, Jeanne.
Okay, Vidad, you're running.
– Run to the light,
Yes.
Vidad.
Yes, I'm
Come
running.
towards me.
Okay,
Come towards
so
me, but don't run in front of me.
how far do you want to run?
What's my max?
You can run 8 hexes and still take an action, or you can run 24 hexes and just like full out sprint.
Yeah, so I'll run to here and then take an action. I'll turn around and fling a rock.
Okay, so just one for the round. Yep. Okay, Indars.
3 arrows on this guy.
Okay. Sindred.
Sindred's going to move towards the cows. That's 12, isn't it? He can move.
Yep. Or 36, but then that's likely to cause an issue with the
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah, no. Well, he's going to move towards the cows and try his herd skill.
Yep.
And try to sort of herd the broo number. Is it number 2 down the bottom?
Number 2, yep, down the bottom.
Yeah, going to try and herd him to control him. Or maybe trample him with cows.
Okay, and Hengest.
It's just going to stick where he is, I think.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
after the kids.
So what was your action, Neil?
Cast extinguish on number
So,
2,
yep.
and then move
Just trying to-
south.
Okay, so strike rank 4 for Neil. So Endar's on strike rank 1.
Hooray.
Yep, you hit 7 points of damage in the right arm. Okay, not looking happy. Okay, Endar's for the extinguish. Sorry, not Endar's. No, Tostan for the extinguish.
Hooray. Nice.
It comes off and the light goes out.
So whose light is that? Is that this
It's
guy at the
number 2.
top?
No, number
Oh,
2.
down the bottom. Okay, cool. So he's now in the dark.
Yep. Okay, so that brings us back to strike rank 6. So just everyone take their movement.
So is that me to fire off an arrow?
Just wait for everyone to finish their movement.
Okay, let's move.
So 6 is your shot.
6 is my shot. Hooray.
In the left leg. You finally hit him in a new spot. Okay.
Hooray. Now the big question is,
Are you in range?
am I in range? I believe I am. Let me check.
I think you have 120 meter range, so
Yeah.
you should be fine.
Looks like I'm shooting through that tree though, right?
Yes.
I mean, I can see him.
Yeah, if you can.
Does that mean I can?
I'm
I'm not in.
out.
You just move around, wait until strike rank 12 and take an aim noggin.
Yeah, you don't have clear. So he's in the peripheral. Yeah, so no, you'd have to move to be able to do him, but if you move for the rest of the round, it'll set you up for next round. So you can move X. You don't get a clear line of sight through to him, but if you move for the rest of this round, you should be good for next round. So you can move 4 hexes.
4 hexes?
Yep.
Oh, for the rest of this round. Right,
Yep.
okay. And what are these things just next to me here that are all dark?
So there's all those shadows are basically trees and banks that have set up.
All right. So I'll just move 4 hexes to here, I suppose.
It won't let you if it's a solid piece or a area where there's a bank, it won't let you move into it. So as long as it lets you move, you're all good.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, his roll for his int roll.
Roll for what?
He's still befuddled.
He.
Yes, good.
Okay, so statements of intent.
So can I see him now? Is he now in my line of sight for me arrows? Or do I need to move a bit more?
A bit more.
Okay, so I'll move it a little bit more. If I move 4 hex, can I then fire off 2 arrows?
You can still take your 3 shots.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's what I'll do.
Okay, Tostan.
I'll move sort of to no other action.
They're just moving.
Yeah.
Setting himself up so he can take it down without beauty.
Yeah.
Yep, that broo's perfectly within your line of sight now.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Okay, and Vidad.
I'm going to start lobbing rocks.
Now, are these cows visible to Sindred?
No.
20 meters away?
He can see some of the cows from the light from the befuddled broo.
Okay. So Sindred is going to move 12 hexes without getting in my line of fire.
Do you reckon that those cows are going to be covered in germs?
Well, I'm going to get them herded away, hopefully.
Push them back to the village, sort of thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Because isn't that what the broo would want? As if they're just going to pump them full of disease, put them back into the general population, they're going to spread everywhere.
They're currently coming from the village.
Okay. We'll maybe get Jeanne to have a look at them to see if she can find any diseases on them.
And Hengest is just going to maintain position. Okay, so strike rank 1. Indoors.
Pew. Hooray.
6 points of damage. Okay, Vidad.
I need to get rid of this. Turn this back into -20, correct? Nice. Oh.
So
Oh, hey.
okay, Indoors.
Okay, next Ara. Oh, fucking kidding me.
Okay,
God.
Fucking kidding me.
roll your fumble.
Shit the bed.
That fucking shield again.
Roll it again.
It does not want you to have that.
It really doesn't want me to have a shield.
No.
I'm not friends with any of them.
No, me.
Yeah,
Why are you rolling fumble twice?
because the other one's the shield strip.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Drop your bow again.
Drop me bow. Right.
Roll a
No
D6.
third arrow. Pick it up later.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6.
A d3. So it's going to go 3 hexes in that direction.
Did you say a d6?
Yep. So roll a d6. It'll tell me which direction your bow goes.
Oh, right. Okay, sure.
Okay.
See, we used to play that as being your shield breaks, so you don't have a shield rather
Yeah,
than just lose it.
out. So
Yeah, but that's like if your shield's attached to the back, it's broken, but it just means you can't use your shield anymore. Not in this round. Your shield is busted.
Yeah, but how can you actually break a shield whilst firing a bow?
Yeah, you could get the arrow hooked in one of the arm straps or something.
look. Throwing your bow again. It's gone to the south, and it's gone 3 meters, so 3 hexes away. So you'll have to go recover it.
How far away?
Second time.
6 hex.
3 kilometers. You left holding the arrow, and the bow's pinged off.
Yeah, you released the wrong part.
2 fumbles, man. Oh, I can't believe it. Can I make that movement this round then?
So the rest of your round is left doing exactly that. So you'll go over, pick it up, and won't be able to do the next round.
All right.
Okay, so that brings
Lucky
us
it's
to
dark.
7, which is Vidad again.
There we go.
Wow, I can't believe that Vidad is taking somebody out with melee and Enders is stuffing around.
Yeah, Enders has had
Enders.
the worst rolls ever.
Enders no shots.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe I've had 5 fails, 2 of them fumbles.
And we're only 5 in the 5th round.
I know. It's lucky I get to shoot 3 times, generally. Unless I fumble and lose my bow
Just
again.
what you're doing, just wandering around picking up your bow.
Lucky it's dark and no one can actually see me.
Okay, so rolling for his befuddle.
Still under.
No idea.
Should we get
Okay.
bonus for attack on because he's befuddled?
At the moment, no, not at sort of like that 50 meters.
Okay.
Okay, so statement of intent. Tostan, you've moved down, you've got yourself to good range. Okay, so you're 3 and 8. Vidad, I take it you're continuing with what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, Sindred can move across into the space and try and shoot those apples.
So Sindred's done his move from last round.
This round, move another 12, and at the end of the round, you can try and roll its herd skill. And from there, we'll see what happens with the animals.
So let's see if I can move up to here.
So wherever he moves to, there are basically a 90-degree plane will be the force that acts on the animals. So if you move to there, the animal will go to the southwest.
So if I go to there, they'll move to the southwest. So basically into the broo.
Down where Tostan and the Barber are.
Okay. That's if he makes his herd roll, right?
Well, yeah, depending on what happens with the roll, they could end up going everywhere.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll move up there.
Cool.
In fact, I'll move over there, actually, a little further away, and then sort of come around the top of them.
So as soon as he starts applying pressure, they'll go on like a 90-degree plane.
So how far away before he's applying pressure?
You can still, if he gets within sort of 3 or 4 hexes, he would be considered applying pressure. Or if he starts actively trying to herd them.
Okay. Well, in that case, He'll move out to here. So he's not in the way of my bow. And then in the next round, he'll come across the top here and start applying pressure to drive them down.
Push them over.
Yeah, get them to trample the broo if he's still alive, which he won't be because Endar's going to do some crits.
To Sindred, yep. Okay, and Hengest is holding position. So let's go with Endar's.
Fucking hell, so close. Damage 2. Oh man.
Okay, Tostan.
Fail.
Okay, during his movement. Okay, and Endar's.
Ray. Oh, fucking hell, man. Well, honestly, that's the worst. This is crazy, man. 2 damage.
And how many rounds? I was going to say there's been so many rounds of 2 damage.
So many 2s. I'm going to count them back later and have a little cry into my hands.
Yeah. Okay, Vidad. Loose. Fail. And Tostan, the last one.
Is that just lag or?
Fail.
So last arrow.
Okie dokie. So Tostan missed on his one, and let's go with.
Did that fire?
Yep. 6 damage right leg.
Ray.
Okay, rolling for his befuddle. He's still standing there completely and utterly gaga. Nothing is working. Okay, end of round, statement of intent. Go with.
Let's finish this dude off.
Yep, 3 more arrows.
And my rocks.
And my axe.
And and I'm going to drive these cattle down towards him by sort of moving down to here. Maybe there. I don't want to get in the way of the rocks, so I'll sort of drive down this way.
Okay, so bang off with Endar's.
Big one, Endars. Come on, hooray! That's how we like it. 9 points to the abdomen. I do believe that's 3 broo he's killed.
Who's that? Who killed 3 broo?
Endars.
Yeah. Okay. So you have let loose, by my count, 17 arrows.
Wow. How many arrows can I carry?
You're currently carrying 40. So the only ones that you can recover are the ones that hit, but then you've got a problem.
No, I don't, because a bunch of them hit doing only 2 points of damage, so it didn't actually go into them.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch those with a barge pole.
Really? They need cleaning.
So what do you want? So roll for Sindred's herd skill, man, just to see what happens with these animals.
All right. Yeah, we'll see if we can get him some points on a herd. No, fail. You're shit at herding. 87.
That
Lucky it wasn't.
65% chance is pretty decent.
Oh, why is that 65? That shouldn't be 65. It should be 45. What's the
10 plus
modifier?
20.
Why has he got a plus 20 mod?
Because of your you had that plus 20 modifier from surprise earlier.
All right, so that should be 0. All right.
Okay. So basically, the herd sort of did it around. He hasn't managed to scare them off in any particular direction, but they're just sort of spreading out.
I'll give it a whirl as well. This could be pretty bad.
This could be bad.
Oh, bitch.
Woo!
Bad.
That's
So-
some pretty awesome herding.
Yeah, I got the herding skills.
Tostan the herder.
Finally tick my herd skill. Thank God.
Okay. So Sindred comes along, sort of pushes them, and they split and separate out. And Tostan sort of zips past and manages to whip around and get them all bunched up. Judd, of course, was helping you there because Judd, being highly intelligent and effective, has actually seen exactly what you would do.
We should get Jeanne to have a look at these cows to see if we can potentially take them back.
I have to throw down a search roll to look for more sling stones to refill my ammo.
Yeah, 'cause you've gone through about 10 there.
Yeah, I have 6 left. So I went through, 9.
Okay, you don't have much luck at the moment. Could be the fact that it's the early evening and it's completely dark, and Catseye, it is a struggle. Okay, so Jeanne, can you come look at these animals? I'm just so upset and mortified about sort of what could have been done to them, but we don't really want to sort of send them back to the village unless we know that they're healthy.
Where's her token? Okay. Oh no, you poor babies! And she's just gonna walk past everyone and go right to the cows. I'm just rolling a treat disease to see if they're diseased. Is that correct?
Yep.
Just there.
From what you can see, there's no sign of disease in the animals at the moment. Based on what you'd seen with chamomile, either they haven't been exposed yet, or if it is, it's such a light base. There's nothing showing.
I believe they are fine. Oh?
So what do we just tether them together somehow and leave them here?
No real easy way to do that, because to capture them, like, you'd need to be able to pin them to be able to then try and tether them, or you'd have to have a lasso skill to try and sort of rope them in.
Or we could just let them go diseased. It's not too much of a risk.
Sindred suggests just pushing them back towards the village, away from these groups.
Yep.
In my days, we'd just send them back off over the hill, out into the waste, let them run free.
Shall I herd them again?
Yep, you may want Tostan to move a wee bit though. Okay, Sindred sort of tries to push them, and they start to split again.
Fucking Sindred.
That's some fucking bison rider.
Yeah, look.
Hey!
Okay, Tostan, without even the assistance of Judd this time, sort of whips around the back, so there does a large hey, 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 and shushes them all on back towards the village.
Fuck yeah. Tostan's a legend.
And away they go. Someone starts, Vidad sort of pulls out the old mouth harp, and you start hearing, "Get him on, get him up, get him up." Okay, so this is now about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the evening. You guys have managed to take care of the animals, push them off. You've recovered. Have stayed away from the broo. So, what do you want to do from here?
Suggest we make use of the Catseye and see if we can track down that larger group.
Yep. Okay, with your guys' sight and with Judd, that won't be an issue because they were leaving a rather large trail. Okay, so can I get a roll, please, Josh, on Judd for his track, and can I get a search and a track roll from each of you guys as well?
So just while he's tracking and searching, I've just counted back my arrows and I've fired 16.
Yep.
Oh, actually, sorry, no, 15 because I rolled a magic one twice. So I've got 25 left.
Yep.
So via Vidad, should we take the children to the village? I think they'd be safer there.
Given that the broo have just been there, there may not be anyone.
No, they won't be safe there. They'll be full of poison and disease. But there might be
the
other
cows
people.
seem to be all right.
No, there won't be other people. Oh, well, they left a child at the last place. She would just go in search of the other broo.
It is putting them in a bit more danger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, so
I don't feel comfortable with the children with us.
Oh, Vidad says, "Oh, well, they didn't leave that girl at the first place. She hid. She managed to tuck herself away, and she saw all of the evil things that the broo did."
This is true. It is known.
Perhaps we should see if the villagers are there, and they can take the children. I agree with John.
You almost got the accent. Okay, guys, what's the plan?
Does Vidad know if there are any other villages close?
These crofts are sort of dotted all around. There's the main sheep pen one, which is back a wee way from where you've come. But there's probably another couple of dozen like crofts like this scattered around the place.
Well, ideally, I think if there's any on the way, we can see whether there's actual inhabitants. We can drop the kids there. Otherwise, we're just going to have to bring them with.
We've got to think too, right? There are going to be people already in the main broo party, right? That would have been captured. And
what you've seen with the tracks, there was like 4 8 to sort of 13-year-olds in the group that they're really dragging along.
I think we should go chase the big broo party, because there could be other people there that need saving.
Oh yeah, definitely. We just need to work out if there's a way to drop the kids before we take them there as well.
Yeah. Well, we can't drop them back at this place because it'll be diseased as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, we can go have a look about, and then Jean can see if the disease is spread.
Yep, let's do that. Let's find the brews, see where they are first, and then we've got Catseye, so we can get within range to have a look to see what the crack is.
All right, Jean, we've been outvoted. Okay.
and I've got Farsi as well, so Catseye and Farsi.
Yep, so far it's been about 4 to 5 hours since you initially set off after that first set of raiders.
Should we do anything about these bodies?
Yeah, I'd just leave them, I reckon. I don't want to touch them.
All right.
I kind of want to get my arrows back, but I kind of don't. It'll be all right. I'll leave the arrows. I'm just going to have to multi-missile a lot of the others.
Those will be your unlucky ones anyway.
They were, yeah. Let's face it. I'm not going to pick up an arrow that's only going to do 2 damage. They're shit arrows. I'm certainly not going to pick up the ones that made me fumble.
The
I need to
greased
speak to
ones.
my Fletcher. Got to speak to my Fletcher.
Okay. So heading back off up the trail. So looking at the rolls.
See, isn't Vidad a hunter? Doesn't he have a good track? What is that under perception? Yes.
I've got a great scan, but my track is. Oh, so let's see if I can find a track. Let's go for it.
So
No.
I've got a successful track here.
Yep, and search. Okay, so you
Oh,
guys
search as well? No.
No. So he's already made it. So what
Oh, okay.
happened is that you sort of decided after sort of 10 minutes of discussion, you've gone back up to the track. You've everyone started looking around trying to find the actual trail again, and then after a bit, Vidad says, "Found it. Here they go. They're off this direction," and starts to lead you off down the path. And the rest of you have literally just walked around over top of the tracks for that time.
So mechanic question. Us who do not have the cat eye, are we carrying torches?
Yep, you'll need to carry torches to be able to see, or it'll be very slow going. So the 3 Sindred and the kids and the 3 bison are at the back of the party. Hengest and John are in the middle, with the other 3 out the front. And Vidad is taking point with Judd. Judd can smell a chaos creature from a mile away. Okay, so you reckon after a bit of assessment that you're probably 2 to 3 hours behind them. So you've taken off down the track. You're making fairly good time, considering, and you get to a point where you can tell that I've gone down into a valley. Okay, and then can I get a scan roll off everyone, please?
Oh, this is what I like best.
A scan from Vidad?
From everyone.
Oh, everyone.
This is something everyone can potentially see.
Okay.
Sindred specialed and successed.
Vidad failed and Jeanne succeeded.
Yeah, I was just laughing at that one. And Tostan missed. And Hengest.
Fail.
Okay, you see a campfire in the distance. It's down. You guys are on one side of like a little gut. It's coming down on a spur. And then you see off in the distance, up against like a rock face and some trees, there's a campfire with a whole lot of figures around it. Sindred and Indars actually managed to see shapes that they are pretty sure are broo.
Well, Sindred's specialties.
So Sindred gets it because he's special, and you get it because you're Farsi.
Yep, cool.
Okay, so the best way to describe this is you're on a point on a ridge that's gone down, and you're on the left-hand side of the ridge, and they're on the right-hand side of the ridge where it sort of separates. Small little valley, not even a huge valley. Like everything's less than a couple of 100 meters away from you. Now you can. The choice is basically to cut across down the bottom of the valley floor and then back up to them, or you can try and loop around and see them, get them behind them from above.
Behind and above.
Vidad's
like
gonna motion. Yeah, Vidad, exactly.
Well, maybe we should go behind. Oh, we can't send. So could Sindred go anywhere on his own, like down on his own?
Yep, he can do it with the torch. It won't be fast.
Because I'm wondering if because what we could do is go behind them, and like basically flank them. But I suppose they're gonna come after us anyway once we start shooting.
It depends how many there are. Ideally, it would be good if we had the people with torches down in the valley, give us time to get around the top and sort of fuck shit up, and then get them
Well,
to be a distraction, so that we
yeah,
can rear guard them.
that's it. They might split up, or some of them might come away from the main pack. If yeah, so let's get Sindred and Hengest to hang fire while we go around over the top, and then once we're in position, because they'll know that obviously.
Well, we could. Can they? What light sources can they see from the brew? Can we make it out, or is it just like a mishmash?
You can see a campfire, like a big roaring campfire, like almost a full-on bonfire, actually.
Okay. And what?
Do we know how long it's going to take us to get to the top of the ridge, or to a position of?
You're talking sort of like 15 minutes.
Okay, so but we could say to Hengest and to Sindred, wait for like 10 minutes, and then you guys start heading down into the valley.
Make sure we synchronize watches first.
Yeah, synchronize sundials.
Okay,
just having a quick look at something. Okay, so my extinguish isn't going to be big enough to put out their bonfire. So two will put out a small campfire, 3 points eliminates a bonfire.
Yep.
So I'm thinking probably not at this stage.
Yeah, not a show that you could put out the bonfire.
Well, we need some kind of signal. Have you got any? Because ideally we want them to make some noise or some kind of light more torches or something like that.
Who?
Sindred.
So Sindred has Sindred's got soul sight, so he can see bodies if he casts it. In terms of light, like creating light, is that what you're after? He's got nothing like that.
Well, I'm thinking. So they're obviously going to have prisoners. We don't know how many there are. I'm thinking that.
Well, he can cast soul sight and count them, right? Or I can look at them and see them.
Pretty much all of you can cast soul sight because it's a common spell.
All right, of course.
Oh, soul sight.
I've got no more rune points though.
So, via Vidad, what's the plan then?
Well, I reckon we should. So we've obviously got Catseye.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Darkwalk, which means we can be totally invisible in darkness. Which is
that even when we attack? So if I fired an arrow, could I then just be invisible afterwards?
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to negate it. It's not like the old classic D&D invisibility spell. It just seems to be that as long as you're not in...
Yeah, I think as long as you're not within a light source. I'm seeing it as if you're in darkness, you're invisible, but as soon as you come within light range, then you sort of half be seen depending on how bright the light is.
Cool. That sounds good to me.
So you're wanting the ones in the valley to create a distraction, to essentially create noise and make their presence known?
Yes,
Yeah, just
sort of
to
divide them
draw
out of
some
it.
brew away from us. Yeah.
All right, John says, I shall do it. I will create the destruction.
So this is what we can see, is it?
Yep. So you should have two different sort of lines of sight, one from the three up above and one from the group down on the valley floor. So Jeanne and the kids are on Chamomile, and Sindred's on Boris, and
Can't see
Hengest is on his
Tostan.
horse. So Tostan you should be able to see up in the top right hand corner.
No, I can see the one top left, Sindred and that, but I can't see Tostan. And I can't see any broo.
Yeah, I can't see
I
that
can see
either.
Tostan now.
So you
I
guys
see the
have come
top
over
left,
a ridge. You guys have come
but I've
over a ridge.
oh, there they are.
And that's
All
where
right,
you can see
perfect.
at the moment.
Oh, right, yeah. So Sindred, I'm looking at Sindred. Sindred can see. So Sindred's out in front. Is Sindred in front, or I guess he must be,
Sindred's in
otherwise he's off
front.
the map.
Yep. Sindred's in
Oh,
front.
there we
of
go.
that.
Yeah. So I can just see the edge of some light in the middle, but that's it.
Oh, that's right. We're up there. Okay, cool. Top right. Yeah, I can.
Should we
see it.
be able to see the broo campfire?
They were backed up against like a cliff face and some trees, so
Gotcha.
that was what you could see from the other side.
What's this edge of light here? Oops.
It's literally the edge of a pool of light. You're not quite sure what the light source is because you can't quite see it at the moment. But there's a pool of light that just pushes out to there.
Gotcha. All right. So who's with us in this corner? Just the
So
three of us.
up the top is the three with Catseye, and down the
Yep.
bottom is the three with torches.
So I can see out to here. That's where my line of sight finishes. I can't see anything else.
I can see it
Can't
out
see.
to here, but it's like a square.
Yeah, I should be able to see further than that, right? Because I've got
No,
far sight.
we're back on 3-meter hexes on this one.
But I've got far sight.
So that's 165 meters that you're currently looking.
Okay. So where are the broo?
You think they're somewhere down to your left-hand side, below the trees and the face, the cliff face.
Here?
So over here somewhere.
No,
Oh, over here
sorry,
somewhere.
left where we're facing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, our left. Okay, cool. So and the valley is like this is the valley here, right? And in
yep,
the
so basically the gut.
This is the valley here, yeah.
So that's a hill going down. That's about halfway down a hill, so you're on a bit of an incline where it's coming down the hill. There's trees, there's walls of hill, and then you've got spaces that you're free to move around in between.
So do we want to move sort of this direction? I mean, these trees will give us cover. I mean, cover. We don't need cover. These trees will probably just impede us.
Well, hang on. So if there's three of us, then what do we want to do about this Darkwalk? I've got 3 rune points left, and it's a 1-point spell.
How long does it last?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Maybe
just read out the description again, Neil, because it's very specific about the advantage of the
says this spell allows the user to be totally invisible and soundless in darkness and shadow to anyone within range. Blend in is total.
Okay. Well, if I cast that on myself, I'll do a quick recce scouting run just to see who and what's down there. At least that will give us a bit of an idea. So if we all 3 of us move to here, I'll cast Darkwalk and then have a quick scout down to the campfire just to see numbers, where the prisoners are, all that kind of jazz.
Okay, so as you move down, just roll a move quietly roll just to see that no one makes any noise.
They won't hear you if you've got Darkwalk on.
Yeah, but they say
just to get to that spot.
Down to them.
Okay.
Just don't fumble.
Just don't fumble.
course. Yeah, I don't even need Darkwalk.
Bloody hell, your move quietly is not very good. Well, it apparently
It
is.
is now. It's amazing.